All right, guys. Very handsome progression we have going on here. Some cool stuff going on. I dig this. But first and foremost is a discussion about the whole tone scale. Whole tone is exactly what it implies. It's every note in the scale is a whole step away from whatever precedes it, or comes after it, for that matter. So the chord that I was using, oh, glorious intense. It's an A7 with the flat, I'm sorry, A flat 7, flat 5. So it's a great chord to use over the whole tone scale because basically everything is a whole step away from each other in this chord. Like if I go from, let's see, G flat to A flat, that's a whole step. If I had a B flat in this chord, that'd be a whole step too. If I went a whole step higher than that, it would be C. Here's the third of my chord. And then if I go a whole step higher than that, it's this note D for a flat 5. But basically everything is a whole step away from whatever came before, like I was said. Basically everything in this chord is a whole step away from something else. So the whole tone scale is a perfect vehicle for exploring a melody over the top of a tense chord like this. Let's go through a fingering for this. That might be kind of exciting. For all of you guys that like lateral playing first. Alright? Whole step from A flat, B flat, C. Right? From C we go D, E, F sharp. We get to F sharp. Now I'm going, or G flat for that matter. Now here's my tonic again, the A flat. Anyway, 6 notes per octave in this scale. Right? And we go A flat, B flat, C, D, E, G flat again. Right? So we have this really nice whole step ascending pattern going on, which is very cool. Notice at the G string and the B string there's going to be a shift. I'm on the 7th fret now for this D, and I'm going to jump a whole step to this A flat and continue. So that's one way to keep the pattern consistent, the gesture consistent all the way up the scale. Something else you might consider doing at the end of this to keep it, kind of in position as the scale comes to a conclusion is this. Ooh, nice, right? These two fingers stay on the same frets, but across the G string and the B string. E, G flat, A flat, B flat. And now I'm going to keep the original pattern of whole steps with the first finger. On the E string. Very cool. Let's try that whole thing again together, perhaps. What say you? I say sure. Studio audience, what do you think? Some cheers, some jeers? Thumbs up, thumbs down? All right, here we go. I'm going to count us in. Let's just play, just to include everyone, let's just try playing maybe quarter notes at this tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. The same scale again, but in position. Same exact theory, all right, but the fingerings are going to be different. So we have 2 whole steps, A flat, B flat, C, D to E, G flat, A flat, B flat, C to D, E to G flat, A flat, B flat, C. All right, so now the high E string, the D string, and the low E string are all sharing the same gesture. We're on the 4th fret, and playing whole steps with either first, second, and fourth finger or first, third, and fourth. Whatever's comfortable in the middle. Doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Anatomically, we all have different things we're comfortable with, right? I happen to not be able to do a back bend, but I'm sure plenty of you can do it, right? Doesn't make me less, just makes me inflexible. Okay, so where are we? All right, so let's try that together, everyone, shall we? Let's try it now. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's also reasonable to mention that as far as forming the gesture for this scale, in addition to thinking about the notes that are happening, we can also be thinking about what it takes for our fingers to make the sound of this scale happen. So when you're on the A string, G and B, we're sharing a gesture on those strings as well. We're just playing whole steps with either the first and third finger or perhaps second and fourth, whatever's comfortable. Let's try like this. Right, second and fourth finger, leaving the index finger free for the next string. All right, now second finger to fourth finger again on the next two strings. All right, now first finger on the fourth fret. Over our beautiful A7 flat 5. We can also do A7 sharp 5. Some folks like to call that A7 augmented, or A augmented 7. 7A augmented flat. Oh boy, other chords we can use over the whole tone scale. How about this loveliness? Now I'm doing a B flat 7 flat 5. Much different inversion. Kind of nice textual, you know, it's lovely. What else can we do? How about an A flat 9 sharp 5? I love these names. They're so great, so great. Perhaps I can add another root note right here. Very cool. Or if you're into this whole, you know, masochistic style of guitar playing, we can do an A flat. A flat 7, oh yeah, no, hold on. A flat 9 sharp 5. I have the A flat, here's the 9, here's the sharp 5, can't really wiggle it, that hurts. And then the first finger's playing the flat 7, G flat. Oh man, if you're looking to create tension resolving back to 1, this is the place to do it. I'll tell you what. We're just trying to have a little fun here at the Fret Buzz. I'm going to give you a progression at the end that's going to use just two chords, an F major 7, F major 7, and I'm going to ask if you would please play the Lydian scale over the top of that one. Check out the video on Lydian, just for a quick review, just one position of this. F Lydian again, fourth mode in the key of C, all natural notes. Start on F, end on F, right? But seriously, check out that lesson on Lydian to get some other possibilities for fingerings, or just figure some out. Like I said, all natural notes. No flats, no sharps, but start and end on F to play over F major 7. And like I just mentioned a moment ago, with these other chords, the A flat 7, flat 5, A flat 7, sharp 5, B flat 7, flat 5. You can get the sharp 5 here. Fourth finger on F sharp. Right? Kind of nice. Or you can play this dominant 9 sharp 5 chord, really a very pianistic sort of version of this chord, as if played on the piano, you know. Oh, that one hurts, but it is so nice to listen to, I think at least. Create some tension. So over the A flat chord, again, just for a quick bit of review, you'll use either the very first gesture, where you climb up the fingerboard in all whole step intervals, or keep the whole steps more concise and streamlined, you know. Doesn't matter whether you use 1 and 3 or 2 and 4 on those strings that have the 2 notes. Either way, we're gonna have a good time with this one. So let's go through again real quick and hear that progress, shall we?